Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out the winner from our latest movie poll that the patrons and YouTube members have voted on. And the winner this time around is The Impossible from 2012. I've never heard of this movie, until I looked it up just to kind of make sure I was about to watch the right film. I saw a couple of castings in this, so outside of that, I haven't looked any deeper into what the movie is actually about, but you guys have never let me down, and I'm excited to check it out, so let's get ready to jump in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you come here on the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire film. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also can suggest and vote on movies we react to each month. We also have a poll up right now for what show is going to be replacing The Bear once we reach the end of the latest season, so go ahead and check that out as well. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do over here, but at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. Please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube, and with that all said out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into The Impossible. December 26, 2004, the deadliest tsunami on record hit southeast coast of Asia. Lives of countless families all over the world changed forever. Oh no. This is the true story of one of those families. Oh God. That is like one of my absolute most intense fears. Jump scared by a plane. I have thalassophobia as well on top of all of that, and then just the idea of a tsunami just sends shivers down my spine. Hello there.
Did you set the alarm before we left?
Yeah, it was the last thing I did.
I was the last one to leave, and I'm sure I didn't set it.
No, darling. I was the last one out, and I did. I promise.
You sure?
Yeah.
Dude, that is how my brain works.
I was the last one because I went back in, and that means the alarm is not set.
I guess that means we'll be coming home to a large bunch of hippies sleeping in our bed.
What, just like your old college days?
No.
It's fine. It's just turbulence, Maria.
Lovely.
What you doing? It's time to sit down. We're about to land, darling.
Chris won't talk to me.
Take my seat.
I didn't do anything.
It's all right. Just sit down and stop worrying.
Sit down, please, madame.
Lucas.
Oh, look at that little baby Tom. He's such a little child. Hold. Yet his what was exactly like adult Tom today. It's hilarious. Okay, we've landed. I didn't know how this was gonna go either. Okay. Hey, islands and stuff are beautiful, but I could never be there because this is a constant fear in the back of my brain.
The Orchid Beach Resort is brand new. We
Pool's
just opened a
fine.
week ago.
Clearwater, fine. I need to see the bottom. Otherwise, it's not okay.
You don't work?
I'm a doctor, not practicing right now. Just taking care of the kids.
I see. You got promoted.
Isn't it?
Mom,
Yes.
can I have one of these, please?
Lucas, if you're thirsty, will you just...
Water. Boys, come and see this.
Come on.
Oh, yeah, look.
Dad, can we swim in there?
Yeah, we can go swimming, yeah.
It's probably been about 20 years since I've even been to a beach, which breaks my heart because I love being there, even if I do at times have a little bit of irrational fears in the middle of the night sometimes. There were some nights I would get up out of bed and just look out at the coastline and just it didn't get bigger, right? That shit like that would just go through my brain. And if it was storming, it would just get even worse. I almost wish they didn't put that bumper at the beginning. They could have just opened with based on a true story and then maybe elaborated on it after the fact, because now I'm just anticipating it. I don't know. Like, just imagine like this movie just starting out just like this, and then you had no idea where it was going to go, and then just out of nowhere, tsunami. You know.
Good morning.
Man, this place is gorgeous, though.
You can stick it on your ceiling. It's the whole Milky Way.
Cute.
A ball?
God damn. Like, this little area may not be that terrible for like that itch in the back of my brain, because the water is fairly clear for the most part. But on the East Coast, especially if you're anywhere above the middle states up, it's just like, it's all murky as all hell, dude. I can't. Like, I'll maybe go out up to my shins if I'm feeling bold, but that's about it. I do like the feeling of the waves like hitting up against my legs, but like, I am just so irrationally paranoid about everything.
Can we go outside and watch the stars?
Maybe tomorrow. Just close your eyes and think of something nice.
You know, I don't know if I recall hearing about this. I'm sure I did. I probably just don't remember, because I would have been in my junior year. No, yes. Yeah, junior year of high school, I think. Yeah. I would have been in my junior year of high school at this point.
The truth is, I got a text saying that Yunioshi has been given a 2-year extension on his contract, which means there'll be 2 of us doing the same job. And that can only really mean one thing.
Don't worry.
Well, I do worry, because we can't afford to lose this job, can we?
Hey, man, you're going to have some bigger problems here on the horizon. Quite literally on the horizon, I guess.
Oh, you want to go home?
It's not the worst idea, is it?
Well, we should think about it. But I'm going to play with the boys now, so...
Avoidance. I mean, while you're here, try not to let it ruin the mood. Worry about it after the fact. I know that's easier said than done, but... Oh God, that was a gnarly sunburn. Jesus. Nope. 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 Oh, that poor dude. Oh my God. That one dude just like laying down sunbathing with his headphones on, had no idea. Hey, maybe that's better. Listen, this is still horrifying. That doesn't change, but I was expecting a much larger wave. Oh. I don't like it. I don't like it. God, though, the visuals are fucking phenomenal. Like on the water simulation that they're running here on this. Oh! That's the big thing about these types of events. Like, not just with tsunamis, but flash flooding, any kind of situation where you got water and debris mixing in the streets like this, is the debris. The debris does so much damage. Hey, this is like the one thing I actually... Oh my god, how the heck... Did that person climb? Or did they get catapulted onto the top of that tree? This is the one thing I'm thankful for living where I do. Even if the coast got flooded to all hell, the elevation here, it won't penetrate the valleys. Most other things suck about living here, but that is one benefit. I really never have to worry about this. Jesus, man. Dude, what's crazy is like, oh no. Round 2. Oh, jeez. Oh. Dude, how's he alive? What I was about to say, dude, like, good job, bud. You are durable as all hell. It's that Spider-Man energy. Man, that is a cry of terror right there, man. But fuck, like, the lower states looked like this just a few months ago, man. From all the back-to-back hurricanes. Jesus.
Never do that to me again, Mom. We have to find something. I'm not that tree.
I'd say an even more terrifying aspect to this, though, like these types of tsunamis and flash floods, is that the sea life that is now also roaming about.
I'm scared.
Or potentially roaming about.
I'm scared. Is it over?
It's hard to say.
I don't know.
Wow. The fact that they didn't drag this out a lot longer kind of surprises me, that we've already, it's already hit. Not that I don't know that it's not done. Poor doggy. Oh! Ho! Oh! Holy fuck! Yeah? She probably can't even feel it. Oh, you're a little more than just... She's probably in shock, probably can't even feel it.
Sorry. It's just... Sorry.
I got lip torn in half once from an impact to my face. Didn't feel it. Couldn't feel anything but warm and wetness from the blood running down my mouth. But my... At least the water's kind of receded to a point where it's not like that they can walk around in it without having to wade.
That tree there, the big one.
My God.
Do you think we can climb it?
They did call out that she's a doctor. That definitely would help in this situation. Probably is one of the main factors she's still kicking right now. Hasn't been practicing, but now she's going to have to put all that to use on the fly right now to help get them out of all of this.
Wait. Did you hear that?
Mom, there's nothing we can do.
Where are you?
Mom, look at you! We need help!
What if that boy was Simon or Thomas? You'd want someone to help them, wouldn't you?
Simon and Thomas are dead!
Even if it's the last thing we do.
Where are you? Look there! Mum, what I see.
Oh.
What's your name? Okay, Daniel. Okay, you'll be okay. We're gonna get you out, okay?
Lift him.
Damn. You know what? Fuck it. Yes. God. The fact that, you know, when you're in this situation too, it's just like, you know, I know like being health conscious and all that is all like super fine and dandy, you know, totally. But you're on vacation, have a little fun. You never know when something's going to go crazy. Something just so simple like that is just like, hey, I don't know, treat yourself. Fuck it.
Mom,
Oh
right now, man. Especially now.
No,
Might
I can do it.
be a little shaken
Mom,
up
I'm
though.
coming down.
I can do it, Lucas.
Now, there's no way in hell she's climbing that tree. Spider-Man's got this though. Come on, Spider-Man. Come on, Spider-Man. I'm so sorry. I gotta make some humor, otherwise this is gonna fucking tear me apart. So we're still in the first 25 minutes, 30-ish. What the fuck? Oh, what, While we're at it. No. You guys were going to abandon this kid. They weren't. She didn't want to, but that was what he was wanting to do. But I understand where he was coming from too. But like, you got to work together to get through a situation like this. God, look at all of that damage, man. Like, how far in did it reach? I mean, the little area they were in didn't have a lot of elevation to it to begin with. Like, the highest point was like a mild slope. Was this an island or just a coastal segment? I don't recall. That's another terrifying thing. Some islands, when this happens, the whole island can get submerged completely. Oh my God. I get that we don't really have a lot of options right now, but this would be tearing her leg off. Like, it basically had a giant hole in it. And we're just raking it over all this debris with her makeshift bandage as well, which probably is being ripped right off as she's being dragged. But again, like I was saying, options super low at the moment. It's this or we leave you out here.
Thank you so much.
Oh, put her on the door so they can carry her out.
Don't let them take me anywhere without you.
Don't worry, Ma. I'm not gonna leave you alone, I promise.
Fuck, dude.
Where's Daniel? Daniel. Lucas, where's Daniel?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, where is the kid? Wow. Oh my god. God, and just think of all the people they like likely never find too when the waters start to recede, who maybe got washed out into the ocean and stuff like that too. Oh! And to think that's probably the not even remotely close to the worst of it. Jesus, man. Uh-oh.
I'm a doctor too. I've got a lot of bleeding. You've got to stop it, please.
Thank goodness for being on that door, man. Gives her something to grab.
Is it still red?
Yeah, it's still red. What does that mean?
It's good. As long as it doesn't turn black.
I wonder how that would feel like as a doctor in a certain situation like this, where you have to be cared for. Like, is there ever that need to like supersede what the care is being given?
My name's Maria, and this is my son Lucas. What's your name? Give her some tangerine. She must be starving. Be careful, Lucas. Turn your head to the side, please. We'll choke if you don't.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Turn your head.
Wow.
Mom, are you okay? Mom, are you...
Oh. What in the world?
Mom, stop it!
Oh. 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 Whoa. What the fuck was that? Was that just a bunch of shit they ingested while being trapped in the water, maybe? Open mouth, trying to like scream, breathe, all of that, and it just kind of compacted together. It was probably tearing up their insides too while it was at it, because God knows what was in it. I gotta say, like, this is all so well done up until this point, man. Like, so far, like, the production value, the performances, like, the way they've really showcased the devastation of it, especially the visuals of the wave encompassing everything itself, especially for the time with the visuals that were available at this point. It's pretty solid.
Will you be all right?
Come on, Lucas. I'm not going anywhere.
Movie. Well, real life, I guess, coming down to it, because this is what happened to this family, at least to some extent.
You're looking for your family.
Have you seen them? Bernström!
Okay, calm down. I will help you. Okay? Morton Benstrom?
Excuse me. I'm looking for my son.
Aww.
Peter Berry? Joseph?
Anna-Marie?
The total.
Sansani Onying.
Sandra Williams.
This is fucking heartbreaking, man.
Morton Benstrom?
I was gonna say, I don't think he's gonna find any of these people, man.
Morton Benstrom from Sweden. I know your dad. I will bring your papa here. You have to stay here because it's a very long way and you have to rest, okay?
Aww. And it's not even just with the locals here either, you know, us being here on vacation and displaced in that way. So many other people are from so many other different places. Like, God. Aww. Like, all of that would just add to the chaos. Oh, man, in a situation like this, man, you just gotta take the little wins. Not that that's a little win, but you know what I mean. Oh no, wait.
Please.
No! What are you doing?
Take it easy, boy.
No! My mom was here and she took a file.
พี่คะขอแฟนแม่เด็กค่ะ You have to come with me. I will help you. Okay.
Wow. Just like that, he left for, well, I mean, for a little bit. Oh, no.
What did you notice?
He's all alone now, man. I mean, that's just the tragedy of all these things, man. Things can just take a turn just like that. And like she said, everything seemed fine at the moment. Oh, the ball. But, you know, he left her bedside for what, 30 minutes, an hour, comes back and she's gone. But his dad's alive. He just doesn't know it. And that's the terrible thing, man. You're just so washed. Well, shit. Probably a poor choice of words. Cast away in these ways, displaced by all of the chaos of everything. With already so much ground to cover, as it were. You know, like, and then if you find anybody, like, it's just a swarm, like with him, like trying to find all these missing people trying to help as many people as he could find their loved ones. And then he comes back to his mother having been carted away. And that's the thing too, like her being a doctor, she was like checking on her leg. She's like, that's good, it's red. Giving us that false hope there too, that everything was going to be okay. Because there could have been a multitude of other things that were going on that complicated it all. I'm assuming the other boys didn't make it though. I mean, they were with him. They were in his arms. Not that that matters much, because he probably couldn't hold on to them in the wake of everything. The fact that he's still all the way back here, too, at the beginning. Wow. What exactly was he trying to do there?
Hey, man. You all right? Hey, boys! Your daddy's back!
Oh!
Dad!
Hey!
Dad, a whole load of helicopters just flew by.
Is this real? I'm like a little concerned if he's not hallucinating.
Why don't you come down here a minute, Thomas?
What about me?
You stay and see if you can see any more helicopters, okay?
Okay.
Good boy.
Oh.
I mean, I guess they did make it.
Did you see a lot of dead people?
What happened was very serious, Thomas.
Not Mum and Lucas, right?
No, I didn't see them.
I think that's what he was more concerned about.
You have to look after
Oh,
Simon.
stay with us. I've never looked after someone before.
You have to look after Simon, and I'm gonna keep looking for them, okay? I know you understand.
I understand what he's trying to say here, and I understand the kid's point of view too. I feel like in the chaos of this, you know, you would want to keep everybody together, but for him to like navigate all of this to try to find the others, at least there's like a place where they're going to be going, where they can be at least kept safe, and he can always reconvene. Navigating all of this as a trio like this would make it a little more difficult.
I've been trying to place a call back home all day. I wondered, could I use your phone? It'd be really quick.
Look around you, man. Everybody's needing something right now, but our battery's almost dead. We need the phone.
Damn.
Okay. Will you look out for my voice for me, please?
Come with us. You know it's useless.
Oof.
Can't stop looking. I'll be with you tomorrow, I promise. I love you.
Hey, I mean, like, I understand. Like, it is bleak as shit. Chances are low. But chances were low that even he would find them, that he would even be breathing right now. So there's always a little hope, as dark as things might seem, you know. And I mean, he's right to hope. I mean, they are, well, Lucas is out there. It's good that, though, you know, obviously he doesn't know this right now, that they are out of all of this, that they've at least been found. But now's the journey to that. And I don't know, like, timeline-wise, if... Oh! Wow. Like, if this is running parallel to everything else, or this is just everything we watched with Tom Holland, like, if everything's happening chronologically. So all of that has already happened. Meanwhile, now he's doing these things. Or were they running concurrently on different paths?
Okay, get in the car. We'll drive you somewhere safer.
My wife didn't want to come to Thailand for Christmas holidays.
Oh, it is an island.
It took me 5 seconds to reach the stairs, but the water was already there. It was not more than 5 seconds. I found a note from my wife saying that they were at the beach. Have you called home yet?
I can't find the phone.
I'm saving my battery, just in case my family calls. Please.
Oh.
Brian?
Oh.
Is everybody all right, Henry?
Maria and Lucas are not here.
The water came and swept everyone away. And I found Thomas and Sam. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to look for them.
Henry!
Brian, I have to go, because lots of people need to use this phone, okay? I'll call you later.
Had to hang up in the middle of that. Imagine being on the other end of that. Obviously, it's nowhere near what is going on, but to hear that about your family, and then like just to not be able to allot more answers or get more answers out of it, you know, it's just. But we have to conserve the battery, so he had to end the conversation. Fuck. There's some fucking really good performances in this, man. No.
What do you want me to do? You can't leave it like that.
Oh.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Oh.
I will find them, I promise you that. I'll call you when I do. Okay. Okay.
No. At least that was still brief, but I like when you have these moments where everything falls to shit, but there's like these little glimmers of hope. Like, or just not even hope, but just like seeing other people kind of come together to just try to help everybody else make it through this. Like the little bits of light in all of this chaos and darkness, you know? Now, I think he realized the likelihood that his family maybe won't be calling or anything like that. He offered him something there, like a chance, when, as we saw earlier, some other people were not willing to do that. And obviously that's fair of their own. Like, they've got their own issues. Like, everybody's trying to figure out what to do. Like, I'm not like saying there's like a right or wrong approach to any of this, because it's just all chaos and everybody's just desperate.
You like looking at stars, don't you?
I do. I like to find most of the constellations here in the sky.
Some of those stars have been burnt out for a long, long time. Did you know that?
They're dead, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
They're dead, but once they were so bright that their light is still traveling through space. We can still see them.
That is magical when you think about it, man.
Which ones are dead and which ones are not?
No, you can't. It's impossible. It's a beautiful mystery, isn't it?
Oh. Okay. So we're chronological, I would assume. We just didn't get to see, like, him come to. That's why we heard about it.
We'd like you to look at these things, please, and see if you recognize any of them. Have a good look.
Take your time.
What is this about?
Do you recognize anything?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
We had her on a bed. Where did she go? Why are we trying to identify things?
Could you please come with us?
Fuck. I think they were trying to avoid having him identify the body itself. God damn it. Oh, thank God.
Where the hell have you been?
Where the hell have I been?
Why did they do that? I mean, okay, I get it. The chaos of it, but my God. Fuck. That was like, what was it? Whoo.
We're so sorry. Someone must have changed her records during surgery.
Oh, are you serious? Again, I get it, the chaos. But God, that sucks.
She has to go back to surgery when she recovers.
You should be okay, right?
I mean, she's in rough shape, man. God, and he's still just on. I can't even imagine having to do this. Oh. Oh. The little ones. Honestly thought when we got like the little lead into this movie, what it was going to be about, I thought we would spend a lot more time in the tsunami, like surrounded by water, stuck on a building, trying to like wade through it and survive and wait for rescue. But now it's just like it's really highlighting the chaos, not just of the event itself, but what comes next. Almost more horrifying. Oh, hey!
Where are my kids?
Oh.
Taking them away. You wouldn't let me go with them. I'm sorry.
Where?
I don't know.
Wait, what? Yeah, shit. This is kind of what I was a little worried about. It's like you want them to be safe, but there's like the risk of them just being uprooted somewhere else, and then it just becomes even more complicated. Like, we don't... They don't know where this is going.
You have to wait, Simon.
Jesus, man. Oh. Oh. He's just like Naruto ran for a second. Oh. Dude, just don't. Just don't. I get it, but don't. Like, God, after what happened last time, I would not be leaving her side. Aww. Okay. And they would have never reunited if they just abandoned that kid out there too. And she's gone.
That's what I just saw outside.
My leg. Colors my leg.
Yeah, it's probably black. She's not leaving here with that leg.
It's still red.
Oh, he lied. Yeah, he's gonna try to get a doctor.
We are taking your mom to surgery right away.
I mean, hospitals are typically understaffed to begin with, you know, and then add something like this on top of it. All you can do is what you can.
We have checked all hospitals, but this one, please. 5 minutes, please, just only 5 minutes. Okay, I won't be long.
No way you could get through there in 5 minutes. Oh, she's thirsty.
Don't worry. I'll get you something.
Come on, run into your dad. Run into your dad, please. The thing is, like, even if you check all of this, one, you don't know if it's right. You don't know if they've even been identified. Like, there's so many factors at play. So you could check them 100 times and it could, you know... fuck! Just like this, you know? Just like this little thing here. Like, he stepped away just as he could have ran into him. He sees these little things. Shh. And so much of this looks the same too, so I don't even know if he's... Oh, and he pulled the curtain, so even if this is the right floor, he won't... Shit! Please? Oh, he's just gonna glance and then walk off, isn't he? No! Fuck! Why? Come on. This is evil. Wait. Run! 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 Shit. Damn it. This is almost more stressful than if we were, I don't know, man.
Need a pee. Can you hold it? No.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Go with him. Don't let him. Okay. Shit. No. God damn it. What the fuck? God, this is the extreme of what I was kind of talking about. Just went beyond lists. God, and he's on the other side. He's over there. Oh, come on, please. Please. Come on. We're just so strung out. Everybody is here. Everybody is here. But they still can't find each other. God damn it.
There's Lucas.
Turn around, boy. Come on. Have some alertness. Oh, fuck, thank God. Jesus. I forgot what this movie was called. The Impossible. The Impossible is all of this shit happening like this, man. The chances, man, the chances.
Are you okay?
Please tell me that sumbitch got off the fucking truck. Thank God. Thank God your engine fucked up.
Lucas! Dad! Lucas!
I don't know if he left the truck because he saw the ball and he wanted to kind of linger behind, or the truck legitimately, they could not start it up again. Or just a combination of all there within, like, Again, all these little, aww.
Let's go. No need to wait.
Mum, look who's here.
Hey, my darling. We're all okay.
Oh my God.
I would think the same thing.
It's okay to take this off.
I mean, I wouldn't.
You came back. Yes. You came back.
Oh, did she actually recognize the shadow?
Oh my God. I can rest now.
Wait, what?
I'm dying.
No. No. You're gonna be fine.
What do you think would be worse, to be a doctor and not be able to help yourself, or be in a position where you have to take care of someone you care about?
We're taking her to surgery.
Lucas, thanks for taking care of Mum.
We took care of each other.
Hmm.
I have a family too. I've been saving my strength because I want to see them one more time.
Hmm. Look at all of that blood and dirt.
We don't want you to feel any pain.
I'm afraid to go to sleep.
Close your eyes.
The fear of going to sleep and never waking up, man. Every time I've gone under, man, that's something that races through my mind. Because how even like just little things during routine procedures have resulted in death before. Oh, God. I think I've seen that shot before. I think on an episode of Corridor Crew where they were going over... Jesus. Oh my God. Yeah, it is a miracle she survived that. Oh, what a visual. I can't even imagine. Like, I've been in a car wreck, like a 5-roll car wreck. That's the most chaotic incident I've been into, and this is just like that times 1,000. Like, where you don't know which direction is what, and there's just shit everywhere. This is just like, it's just like darkness, flickers of light, debris, chaos, like, and it's just fucking, it's a nightmare. Wow. Tell me that's not her going into the light. Fuck, that is horrifying.
Mum's okay, Lucas.
Oh, thank God.
We're going home. Be careful, okay? You okay?
In a few hours, you'll be at Singapore General Hospital, where your wife will receive the best treatment.
Wow.
Take us to Singapore. You'll be safe there, okay?
Oh, please take your seat. We'll be taking off shortly.
Is he gonna mention the leg? Because she probably still doesn't even know. She wouldn't feel it at this point anyway, I would imagine.
How are you? Here. With you. Mum.
Or it's the Daniel thing.
I saw Daniel again. He was in somebody's arms. I bet it was his dad, Mum.
I love you so much.
I think it was one of the things he was scared of, her going off to the surgery with the possibility she might not come back and not have been able to learn that. He wasn't able to tell her before that, too.
I'm sorry, but you have to go back to your seat now.
Also, I lied about your leg. Bye!
Fasten your seatbelts, please.
I still don't even know, like, because they haven't really brought any attention to it. So maybe her leg is fine, but he did look at it. We didn't see it, and he didn't get to tell her what he saw. Oh my God. Muriel Barnes. I didn't even read the name that they had on her. Wow. mean, she's got 2 feet right there, looks like. Fuck. Yeah, dude, it is a miracle their whole family survived that. Hence, I guess, the title of the movie. The title of the movie. Didn't even realize we never even got a title card this entire time. Damn. What an amazing, emotionally exhausting movie, man. My lord. That was really, really well done, though, all things considered. I think in like hindsight, I think initially when we first saw the tsunami breach and everything kind of fall into place, I didn't really piece it together. I'm pretty confident though when on the repeat, when we were in the dream sequence there, when she's reliving what happened to her. I think I've seen that shot in a Corridor Crew video because they were doing like tsunamis and disaster films or something like that, and they were breaking down some of the water simulations. And I think I remember, or I feel like I recognized that overhead shot. Just how quickly it got into it, you know. And again, I like that this very easily could have been like a Survivor situation. We're trapped. We're on top of these buildings. You have to helicopter people out and all this, like with the hurricanes that, you know, have hit, and like you got people just out in the thick of it while you're still waiting and hoping for the water to recede. I thought we were going to get like, you know, when we got the little intro into it, because I don't remember a lot about this, because I don't know that I was wholly aware of it. I probably heard about it, but I don't know if I was aware of like the extent of it. You know, when we got into what this movie was going to be about, I kind of thought that we would be with the family trying to, you know, stay out of the water, wait for rescue, and like it would be kind of something like that. But it was almost even more devastating in a way, like the after effect, like what happens after the devastation. Because sometimes with these tsunamis, man, like they just fucking out of nowhere, they hit and they're gone just as quickly as they came, and all that's left is the rubble, the wreckage, and the debris, the destruction, and then trying to find yourself. Like if you manage to survive it, like just the fear and the dread surrounded by other people who did not make it. The title, man, the fact that a family of 5 survived this, the entirety of the family. Hey, they're not wrong to call it the impossible, though I think a more realistic, more accurate title would have been the improbable. That doesn't sound as impactful, because we'll call it what it is, man. It's a miracle that whole family made it out of there, man, because like you just see how many people didn't, how many people never found their loved ones again. And I think that's, especially in that moment as we're leaving here, I think the realization is sinking into the mother. And Naomi Watts' performance throughout this movie, though bedridden through a portion of it, was fucking phenomenal. Ewan McGregor's always been fantastic, man. And he killed it in these scenes, like the emotionality that carries through in the wake of all of this. And Tom Holland's a great actor. Like, I know people like to rag on him and stuff like that because his track record hasn't been all that great post like the MCU stuff and all of that. He's a great actor. He's just he's not picked the best of projects, I would say. You know, I think the last time there wasn't like a Marvel project, at least that I've seen him in, that I think he did a really good job in, was The Devil All the Time. Like, he did a really good job in that. I think he is really talented, and he gets undercut a lot because of some of the projects that he's been in haven't been the most well received. And he did a really good job. And this was 2012, man. How old was Tom in this movie? He was 16. I'll be honest, he looked like 9. Like, I mean, I guess that's helped him, because when he was in his early 20s, they did have him playing like a 16-year-old, and it just works. He's got one of those faces, like he's going to look like a kid for a long time, because I thought he was a lot younger here than 16, but he killed it in this, especially with all of these complex emotions that he had to wrestle with throughout all of this, where he was also kind of being a little cynical, and how that kind of changed throughout the course of this. You know, he was like, hey, we got to get ourselves out of here. I know we hear that voice chances are, like it was all these little things, like just as easily the choice to not help somebody else can domino out of control. Like had he never done that, that family would have never reunited. That choice, had we just persevered, has his mother not persisted, it was like, hey, what if that was your brother out there and somebody else left them behind? How would you feel? And often people do think like that. We see some examples of that even as well. Like in a different situation, like when you have that kind of juxtaposed and with Ewan when he's woken up and he's trying to find his family, and he comes across that couple who's on the phone calling out, trying to reach out to people, whatever, and he was like, hey, can I borrow your phone for a quick second, just to whatever? And they're like, no man, no, this is ours, this is our problem. And I get that, and I don't think they're at fault necessarily for doing that too, because there's nowhere to charge anything. Everybody's got to conserve their battery. Everybody's got their loved ones that they're trying to find, or they are trying to be found. People are trying to follow up on them. So you want to be able to keep in touch. And I get that. I get that. And there are so many people, and you can't just let everybody use your phone. I understand. But you have that juxtaposed with the people that are willing. With him later, running into that other guy who's he's still not given up, even if he knows the chances are slim. And he still lets him use his phone to call his father, giving him an update, even though he was like, you need to keep it short. And he cut it off while he was breaking down on the phone. Like, just imagine seeing that on the TV, and then you don't know if your son, your grandchildren, all of them are even alive or safe. And you get that phone call and it's just panic. And you're like, oh, he's alive. But what about everybody else? What about the kids? What about your wife? What about blah, 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 and then he's just mid-sentence has to hang up to conserve battery. And you're just like, honestly, I'm surprised he didn't redial that number. The guy was like, hey man, listen, it's crazy right now. Don't leave it like that. I know this could cost me my time, but go for it. It's just these little acts of kindness that just kind of cascaded into these other things, because it all had these little turns of events not played out, barring the fact that they even survived all of this, the fact that they found each other in the end, also because of all these little things that happen. The engine stalling, him being here with this guy and going out here and looking for these things, that bus that was carting off the children, it stopping for a second, and then the one kid having to pee, and then him seeing his father and then going out there and getting lost trying to find him, all these different things. It does a great job at highlighting just how absurdly lucky this family was. And again, I don't know how much of this was embellished for the film to kind of add to that dramatic effect, to get the point across that regardless of all of it, or what may or may not have been altered for the sake of the film to build that tension and that drama, all the same, it highlights how lucky they are. Because again, the odds were against them. The odds would be against anybody in this situation. They were right there. Maybe not on the beach, but they were a stone's throw from the beach, from the shore. And they all managed to survive, especially with the brutality and the injuries that were suffered. I mean, the little ones, they were the luckiest. They were mostly unharmed, minus being displaced into some trees. He barely got roughed up too, got some bumps and bruises and scrapes, much like with Tom. But my God, the mother though, dude, she got messed up. She had a huge gash across her chest, and then a hole in the back of her leg. Dude, she had flesh just hanging off the back of her leg, and she's just wrapped it up. And I mean, what else are you going to do? You just had to persevere. And then from the blood loss to the infection to all these other things, and then just the chaos of the ward. And this isn't at a fault. Maybe the reaction, I hope this doesn't seem insensitive or whatever. He's being in that situation in an understaffed hospital. Yeah, I don't know that it was understaffed. I just know that most hospitals are typically understaffed. And then you throw on a situation like this, it's going to be chaos, managing charts, especially with all of these language barriers. I don't think any of them are wholly at fault at all for what happened as well. Getting the charts mixed up, getting her name wrong, and then him getting swept up and him thinking she was dead. Him seeing somebody that looked very similar and then shutting it down because he didn't want to confirm that fear. And then the fact that they're like, hey, do you recognize any of these items? Again, it's just all these little things, and like they don't know. And there's not really any way for them to know. It does a really great job of showing like just how insanely devastating and horrific just surviving some of these things can be. The chaos, after the disaster hits, and what is left after that, the scramble, the hope, the fear of everything that comes after. It's almost as terrifying in a different way than the event itself is the aftermath. Like you're on the other side of it, but then there's just like, well, what's the alternative to you? What if you were the sole survivor of your family? And you're just like, then there's the survivor's guilt, and there's like, why me? And then there's all these things that stack, and then the fear and the pain that comes with that as well. I don't know. It's a beautifully chaotic film. I had to look this up too, because I was kind of curious about it, because I know there's been many tsunamis since this one as well. Apparently still to this day, that one has been the most lethal to have ever occurred. Because I was wondering, like in 2004, this film came out in 2012, 8 years after the fact. I wasn't sure how it compares to like some of the ones we've had, because there's been a number of them since then, like 6 or 7 that I know of, but I wasn't sure how they compared to what took place here, if we've had like a worse one since, because it's just terrifying, man. But this was a beautiful film, man. Beautiful, beautiful film. Tragic, haunting, but hopeful in a way. It's almost like inspiring in a way to like, no matter what tragedy befalls you or how bleak things may be, there's nothing wrong with hoping or holding on to hope, because there's always a chance. We see a lot of people persevering. We see a lot of people looking for the loved ones. A lot of them are not going to find them. But if you stop looking, you're not going to find them. And they may be out there. They're out there lost. Those kids, they didn't even know where they were being taken. There's a lot of that because, again, the language barriers from some people here, because it is a vacation spot on top of all of that, and then this just the chaos of trying to manage a situation like this. The dead, the ones that are incapable of being identified, all the people you got to sift through and all these different things, like just the sheer miracle that you could even be reunited is also something to kind of combat as well and confront. But yeah, man, this was a fantastic movie. You guys just like either destroy my brain with something complex, complicated, or just picking a movie that is going to wreck me emotionally. You guys love torturing me, but hey, man, it's good shit. But guys, that's all I got for this. This was a fantastic movie, and I want to hear from you guys now. So sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Share, York, Scott, Robert, Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Watchtower. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.